Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Leslie. Today I'm so excited and thrilled to be here sharing 5 learning activities that are developmentally appropriate for children between the ages of 18 and 20 months. Helping your child learn does not have to be complicated. And so today I'm going to share these easy and simple activities that you can start doing today. I have been working with children for just about 13 years now in all different capacities, from being a child life specialist to a Montessori teacher and working in conventional preschools. But most importantly, now I am a mother to a 19-month-old. And all of these activities that I'm about to share are ones that I have been doing for years with children and have great benefits. And of course, now I'm doing these activities with my daughter. The first activity is matching objects. Now, this can be done in a variety of ways with things that you have around your household or things around nature. Now, the idea of matching objects is that it gives your child the ability to practice problem-solving skills. When they are trying to correspond one object to another object, then they have to think critically. What does it look like? What does it feel like? Does it have a certain smell? So it really helps them with problem-solving skills. This activity is also great for language development, having that you're going to be telling your child what the object is, the color. You can even touch it and say, oh, this feels rough, this feels smooth. And so it gives you an opportunity to provide a rich language experience while having lots of fun with your child. This also allows for fine motor development. Now, at this age, fine motor development is so critical, and so providing learning activities that are going to help your toddler with developing strength in their small muscles of the fingers is really important. And so when they are taking objects to match them, they're going to be creating this pincer grip. They can do this with their fingers, or if they're still doing the grasp movement, they can go ahead and take those objects to match them. This can be done in so many different ways. And so here, as you can see, my daughter is actually matching spoons and forks. And so this here was right after us having dinner, and we washed and we did the dishes and cleaned the table and all of that. And so then I had all of my forks and spoons that had to be sorted out. And so I brought out the 2 little baskets, and I just simply had my daughter sort them out. So she was matching all of the spoons with the spoon container, and then she started matching all of the forks to the fork container. And so as you can see, it is so simple and it is so easy, but it's providing her this rich experience. Now, the idea here is that eventually she is going to be doing all of this on her own. Our goal is that we are providing them with life skills, not just for this stage of their development, but really for their lifetime. The next activity is lacing. Now, this is a great learning opportunity for your child to develop the fine motor skills that they need so that they can eat and they can hold their cup and they can use the toilet, right? Pulling down their underwear and pulling it back up. It just requires all of that muscle strength and small muscles of the hand to move around. This activity also helps your child with hand-eye coordination. And so at this young age, consider getting a thick lace and getting some beads that are big enough for them to hold. If you use any of the small like macaronis or Cheerios, they are still not able to do this quite yet. So this gives them the opportunity to just really use these in a way that is more developmentally appropriate for them. Another great benefit of lacing is that it will help your child develop concentration. Now, my daughter is 19 months and I just introduced this activity to her, and I can already see that she's working so hard to hold the string and to put the bead through the string and pull it all the way through to thread it, and it's quite great to see that she is just working so hard. And so concentration, again, is a life skill that every child needs. Not every child. The reality is that even as adults, we need to be able to concentrate to complete certain tasks. So this is a great way to helping your child achieve concentration. Now, your child might experience some frustration. I know my daughter did the very first time that she tried it. She was quite frustrated that she couldn't get it. And so At this time, it's a perfect opportunity for you to collaborate and for you to hold the string while she laces the bead, and you both do it together until she is ready or your child is ready to do it all by themselves. The next activity is a pegboard. Now, here at home, I have two different pegboards. The first one is this wooden one. Now, I love that this one is very sturdy, it's of great quality, and the knobs here are heavier, and they're also small and stubby, which requires my daughter to use her pincer grip versus holding it in this manner. Now, this is going to help your child, again, with that fine motor skill development, but it also allows your child to have a creative outlet. Now, this can be used in so many different ways, and it can be used for a very long time. If you are introducing this to your child who is between the ages of 18 and 20 months, this is going to grow with them because they can color code or color match all of the blue pegs and the red pegs and the yellow pegs. They can line up all the different color pegs. They can eventually create patterns with them, the red and blue, the red and blue. They can count these. You can have a language experience with them. So this, I love that it's just so versatile. And while it is a pegboard to learn how to place the pegs in the correct slots, it can be used in so many different ways. The next one that we have here at home is this foam one with little plastic pegs. Now, this one here definitely works. I love this one for when we are in the car, when we go camping, something that is, a lot lighter and it's not great quality. So if it gets lost, it gets full of dirt or whatever it is, it's fine, no problem. But this one here, the plastic pegs are not as heavy. So when my daughter is building them into high tower, then they tend to just tip over a lot easier. As you can see here, these also are long, so my daughter can do this with them. And my goal in providing her with a rich learning opportunity is that I help her. I give her the right tools to develop that pincer grip. And so here at home, we much prefer the wooden ones. But as I mentioned, these are great for when we're in the car and we are traveling or whatnot. This has brought so many opportunities for my daughter. As you can see here in this clip, she is building with them and she created this big tall tower with them, and she wanted to continue to build, but she realized that she couldn't reach them anymore. It was too high and she couldn't place the next peg on top. And so we decided to go get her step stool. She brought it to the table, and then she climbed on her step stool and eventually continued to build her tower. And so as a mom, I was just so full of joy and excitement to see that she was problem solving. And so this brings an opportunity for them to have this cognitive development at this early age. And they're doing it all through these hands-on experiences and all through learning, all through fun, while having fun. The next activity is water play. Now, I feel like this can be really underrated because it's just so incredibly simple. And so the idea here is that it provides a sensory experience for your child, being able to touch cold water, hot water, room temperature water, so they can really feel different sensations. It's also going to give them an opportunity to experience fluid water, or you can also freeze, like make frozen cubes with them and feel the solid frozen cube. So it can be used in so many different ways. It's a great activity to have outdoors, something you can do in your kitchen, something that you can do in a sensory bin. And so it really is an incredibly simple activity, but it does have a lot of benefits. So in addition to being a rich sensorial experience, it's also a rich language experience where you get to express to your child, this is water. You can talk to them about where it comes from. They can touch if it's cold and hot, and then you give them that language. So it's just such a great opportunity for them to also have that language input. A great way of utilizing water for a rich experience with your child is water pouring. Now, at this stage, they are working on developing those gross motor developments and those small muscles of their body. So, giving them a cup or a container to pour into another cup or to pour into a container is a great way of really helping them develop those gross motor skills and fine motor skills. The next activity is stickers. Now, this is such an easy and simple activity that can also be introduced to your child between the ages of 18 and 20 months. Now, using stickers is a great way of them to be able to, again, use that, develop their fine motor skills, but also develop their concentration. It can also help with cause and effect, having that they pull it from the paper and they realize that it's sticky on one side. So when you stick it onto the paper on the sticky side, then it's going to stay. But if you stick it on the other side where it's not sticky, then it doesn't stay. So it provides your child with these cause and effect opportunities that are great for them to start learning about and for them to start being exposed to. I hope that you found these activities and their benefits helpful. If you try any of these with your toddler, please go ahead and send me a DM sharing that you did these activities with me on my Instagram. I do share my Montessori and the home journey here on Instagram, so go ahead and follow. I am active on there every single day, so go ahead and give me a follow over there. And with that, I also have a blog post of 11 activities for 1-year-olds. So if you are looking for additional things to do and you want to know the benefits and why you should do them and how you should do them, go ahead and give that a read. I'll go ahead and link that down below. Thank you so much for taking time to be here with me today. Don't forget to subscribe and to like this video. And until next time, I will see you soon. Adios.